Gold traces were found not only around the Buddha's face, but also on its forehead, cheeks, and nose. This became the first systematic archaeological evidence ever discovered on the Vairocana Buddha. Gold leaf once covered the Buddha's face, but whether the whole body was gilded remains unproven. The real significance here, it's the first solid proof that when this Buddha was completed, it looked nothing like the plain gray stone we see today. It had a face of real gold, radiant and majestic. Beyond the gold, researchers also found clear green pigment where the hairline meets the ears, and faded red pigment across the body. These overlapping layers of paint prove the Buddha was repainted many times over 1,000 years, each restoration a mark of reverence. It suggests the statue was mostly painted clay, gold saved only for the most sacred part, the face. What if I told you the famous Vairocana Buddha at the Longmen Grottoes once looked completely different? Archaeologists now believe its face was once covered with real gold, creating a breathtaking sight. In 2022, Fengxian Temple underwent its largest restoration in over 50 years. Researchers finally examined the giant Buddha up close and uncovered an extraordinary discovery that surprised everyone. The next discovery amazed everyone. Near the Buddha's right eye, researchers found tiny, shining particles. Scientific tests soon confirmed they were genuine traces of gold. To emphasize its holiness. In other words, the Buddha was far more colorful than we imagined. Golden face, painted robed body, standing in this sacred hall 1,000 years ago. And not long after this secret came out, a bigger surprise came from the nearby Samantabhadra Bodhisattva. For the first time, researchers looked closely at its eyes, and after wiping away 1,000 years of dust, realized these weren't stone at all. They were handmade Tang Dynasty glass. Testing showed mostly silica and lead, almost identical to modern glass. In the Tang Dynasty, glass was more precious than gold, usually kept for small royal accessories. Carving a statue's eyes from solid glass? In a century of digging here, this is the first time it's happened. The Tang craftsman's genius shows in an asymmetry. The right eye is narrow and neat, the left wider at the corner, shaped like a T. Not a mistake, deliberate perspective correction. Every piece in this group hides some clever design. The Bodhisattva leans slightly toward the main Buddha, its gaze locked precisely on him. This design gives all 9 statues clear hierarchy, yet feels like one whole. Even the main Buddha, standing 17.14 meters tall, its head alone is 4 meters, 23% of its height. Looks off, but it corrects for how we view it from below, keeping the Buddha looking perfectly composed. This restoration settled the biggest rumor. Was the face really modeled after Empress Wu Zetian? No. The legend started because Wu Zetian donated 20,000 strings of cash, her own cosmetics money, toward the Buddha, worth several $million today, a real major backer. And since she later became China's only female emperor, people naturally linked this graceful, dignified statue to her. But really, the Buddha's look came from 2 things: the Tang Dynasty's love of fuller, rounder features, and the localization of Buddhist art in China. From the Northern Way's slender, refined look to the Tang's rich, opulent style, the changing face of Buddhist statues reflects the spirit of each era. The 200-day restoration soon wrapped up. The scaffolding came down. The Buddha faced the world again. Gold flaked, paint faded, dust settled on the glass eyes. But Tang grandeur and craftsmanship remain carved into the cliff forever.